Hey guys,
We're here to check out the latest from Bellacore. You heard me right, Bellacore. They have a new album coming out on Napalm Records. This is the first video single, Hidden Window.
it's been so long.
It's been centuries.
I'm-
Centuries.
You know, usually I would be like reminiscing back on the video we've done previously, but dude, it was fucking cringy.
I don't even remember if it was Countless Skies, the last one.
I can't remember, but I do remember what I looked like and
Yeah.
how I've evolved.
I've also evolved, but
You've
I
also
evolved
evolved.
sideways.
But I think
I was
you
a
look
lot
better.
thinner in those videos.
You look a lot better now.
Oh, thank you.
And the beard also.
I appreciate that. I'll buy you a FIFA game. Okay. Bellacore, Hidden Window. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Let's do it up. Oh, it's gonna pick up. Man, I was hoping that the song would finish off with the same acoustic guitars that it started.
Ooh.
It feels a little bit incomplete this way because the way I look at this track is it starts off with the acoustic guitars. They do give you the piano in the middle that has some similarities with how that acoustic intro is. So I like the fact that they went with something that is very close to it, but it's a different instrument. So it's something, it's different but close.
Yeah.
So to me, coming back with that acoustic guitar
Full
at
circle,
the end, full circle, would have made this song complete. The way it is right now, I felt like they took every right step all the way up to that end, but finishing the song like this makes the start of the track feel less impactful. Like it connects with it's like you're throwing a stone and it doesn't skip 3 times, it skips 2 and then it sinks. I would like to see that intro tied in the way it is with the bridge at the middle, but then tie that in again at the end so it goes full circle and you have the bookends. Like, you know, when you have books and you have the shelves, you have the bookends, the 2 bookends match, right? So you can have that piece there in the middle that's slightly different but still connects the record, but at the ends, you have those 2 acoustic guitars, one on each side. I think it would have made the song feel more complete, would give the song more of a robust all around sound. To me, that's the only missing ingredient on this epic sounding track.
Fuck, I didn't even care about that, dude. I didn't even.
Oh, I'm all about the details. I'm all about the details.
Dude, it was
Come on,
such
it's
a
been like
journey.
fucking a century since these
I know,
guys
but
released any new music.
The song was such a journey, man. I mean, it started off with that, and then it gave you that portion. Then it hits you with the piano, and the piano gave you your own little portion there. Then there was the part.
There's a nice connection there.
Yeah, but then there was the part where you were like, "Oh, it's gonna build up now."
It was obvious.
And then there was that portion there. So there was like each part.
There was ebbs and flows.
Each time they gave you something new, it was a different portion.
But it all tied in perfectly together.
Yeah, and nothing felt
it's not
out
like
of place.
It's not like it felt like it was a puzzle built with pieces from different puzzles.
No,
everything.
Nothing felt out of place. It felt very.
It felt continuous.
Yeah, and
but you gotta admit, the acoustic guitar at the end.
Maybe it would have been good, but the thing is, I don't care. Like, dude, it would have been good, but guess what? It's not there. So.
It's not there. It's not there. But
it's not there.
I'm not saying that I'm only going to use this CD to break weed on it. That's not what I'm saying here.
I know.
But I'm saying like it had such a cool construction. The track had.
It would have been nice. Yes.
It would have been so nice to finish off.
It would have been nice. But the thing is, I feel like everything that this song came with kind of just made me feel like, even if it had that, I would have been happy. But I don't need that. Like I don't think it took anything away from the song by not having it there.
The first third of the track, what did you think of the guitars? Because I felt a little bit of Paradise Lost in there.
Yeah, a little bit.
And I'm not saying that it sounded like Paradise Lost, but it had a little bit of the Paradise Lost fragrance in terms of how they mix their guitars or how they bring them together, with one vocals, kind of staying and the other one's moving.
Throughout the song, the vocals were very, I wouldn't say hidden, but they were very low and very kind of staying at the same pace and the same level as all the instruments. It wasn't trying to shine and like you hear the vocals in the forefront, because I felt like the vocals were very low and they were kind of...
There was just another layer.
Yeah. So
like some people, they put the pussy on the pedestal. Some people put the vocals on the pedestal. In this case, everything was kind of nice. It was kind of a lasagna.
Yeah.
Everything was kind of nice layers. So I felt like the vocals were just kind of like squeezed in between everything else.
But at the start, I was like, I wonder why they're doing that. But then throughout the song, I'm like, okay.
But it creates the atmosphere of
the
track.
Yeah. And I'm like, fuck, yeah, I don't care. Because the thing is, them being in the forefront would have it would have taken that away from it. And I started to like...
I think then you start to pay more attention to what the vocals are doing than the whole song itself.
Exactly. And I think by that time, I was already like, I'm already down with the vocals being at this level and being with everything.
And I think also if you have the vocals as another layer of what's happening as far as the sound is concerned, it's a lot easier for you as a band to allow the song to go into different places and still feel continuously.
Worry.
Yeah, because then you don't have to worry about, oh, now the vocals have to match this intensity, or now the vocals have to match this tempo, or now the vocals have to do this. No, when it's just a layer from the beginning, the song doesn't... It's like a floating device, right? It doesn't matter how high the seas go, it's still floating. It's just that sometimes it's on top of the wave, sometimes it's at the bottom of the wave, but still floating. So by having the vocals as a layer within the track, it allows the track to go up and down, up and down, up and down as you're progressing through it, and never really feel like you have to change much about them. So they almost become the red line throughout the whole track, because they're pretty much the only consistent thing that doesn't have ebbs and flows, that is just continuous. The song itself is going up and down, but the vocals are kind of just going across a flat line. At least that's how it feels to me. Yeah. I just think it gives them that ability. If you have
to worry about trying to morph the vocals into something that may not work.
Yeah, because if the vocals are in the forefront and suddenly the song picks up, then like you can't go at the same speed that you were going when the song was slow. Like then you're changing everything.
Yeah.
So by having it and I like it because it kind of feels part of the whole atmosphere of the track. It's almost like it's just another instrument. It's hard to break it apart. You know what I mean? So it's like when I was listening to this song, there were certain moments that the bass came creeped up. Then there are certain moments the guitar has a little bit more predominance. There are certain moments the keyboards have a little bit more predominance. Then there's certain parts of vocals, because of the heaviness, have some more predominance. But you cannot say that this is a song that's driven by one element. No, it's driven by how all of them kind of come together, taking turns on who's in the lead, but it's about the collective. It really is. It's about the collective.
Yeah.
And like I said, the acoustic guitar at the end would have been the cherry on top.
Maybe it would have been, but to be honest,
could have, should have.
Yeah,
it's not.
It's not. I'm happy with
so after all these years of waiting for new Bellicor,
I think it was worth it.
Was it worth the wait?
I think it was worth the wait.
Okay, all right.
They lived up to the expectations.
It's hard when a band has gone so long without any new material. The expectations are so high based on everything that they've done before that sometimes there's always that sense that you're never going to live up to those expectations. I think right off the gates, This is a monstrous, it's a very big song, a very heavy song in terms of what it's there for the listener to digest. This is your prototypical single for the fans that already know the band, that are familiar with the band, that kind of come to appreciate their sound and their experience. If you're a new person coming into Bellacore, this is a track that perhaps is a little bit harder for you to attach yourself to, because I think songs that we've done previously on the channel from previous albums had a little bit more melody, and because of that, we're a little bit more ear friendly, so they became a little bit more hooky. This song is not hooky.
No, it's
because it's constantly moving.
Yeah.
So there's not a hookiness to it. So I feel like this is a track that's gonna hit home with the fans of the band, people that are like we kind of know what to expect from Bellacore, so we're coming in from a different perspective. If I was a person commenting on a reaction channel asking somebody to check out Bellacore for the first time, this would not be my choice, because I think this is a little bit an acquired taste.
It's a different.
You need to know what they're all about. You need to know how the band works in order to really get the full appreciation of this song. So it's an interesting single from that perspective. It's a single for the fans, the hardcore. It's not a single to bring new fans in. It's a single for those that have stuck with the band for all these years in between records. That's how I look at it. Do you agree?
I agree.
All right, perfect. Do you guys agree? Let us know in the comment section. You guys have been waiting for so long for some new Bellacore. What's your thoughts on this new single? Excited about the record? Hit us up on the comment section, and we'll see you guys at the next video. See ya.
See ya.